Hey, on question number 9, this might be a multiple choice question, but it is not a simple guess and check. This could be kind of confusing. So if we take a look at our first sentence here, we got a collection of nickels and dimes and they're worth $1.85. Okay? We got to think, how much is a nickel worth? Well, a nickel is worth 5 cents. A dime is worth 10 cents. When I represent that as a decimal, let's put 0.1, although I guess you could put 0.10 if you wanted to. And so we're going to say 0.05n plus 0.1 times d equals $1.85. Notice I don't have a decimal in any of the multiple choices there. So I need to get rid of the decimal. Well, I got 2 decimals on 0.05, so I'm just going to move that to the right 2 places, which really means I'm going to multiply it by 100. Everything by 100. So I get 5n plus, move it over, so plus 10d equals 185. So I need the choice with 5n plus 10d is 185. Notice that's not f, so I'm going to throw out f. It's not g. It could be h or it could be j. So we got the first equation down. Now let's go back and look at their second equation. In our second equation, it says the value of dimes is 10 cents less than twice the value of nickels. So what happens here, I think I'll do, is I'll write this as a dime is versus 0.1, and I'll take that times the number of dimes. And it's 10 cents less, so I'll add 0.1 onto that. And then that equals to 2 times 0.05n times the number of nickels. Well, I'll simplify that a little bit. I'll get 0.1d plus 0.1. 2 times 0.05 is 0.1n. Put my decimal right there. And once again, for letter H, I don't have that as a choice, do I? So I need to get rid of my decimal. Well, I'm only moving over 1, so I have to multiply this by 10. So I get d plus 1 equals n. Well, d plus 1, I don't have that as a choice, do I? If I get d by itself, I would minus 1 from both sides. So d equals n minus 1. Notice that is not what you have for h, so h is wrong. Is j the same? Well, if I minus n from both, actually, I got a negative one here, don't I? So I want it to be 1. So let's go back. I'm going to erase what I just did. And I want to get the 1 by itself. So I'm going to minus d from both sides. And then we're going to get 1 equals n minus d, which is letter J. Like I said, although it's multiple choice, that was not a simple one. Let's take a look at question number 10. We've got the sum of 2 numbers is 3 times the difference of the 2 numbers. And the greater number is 5 more than the lesser of the 2 numbers. What are the 2 numbers? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to define my variable. I'm going to let x equal my first number, which I'm going to say that's going to be the lower of the 2 numbers. And y is going to be my second number. Now it says the sum of two numbers, so I'm going to say x plus y is 3 times the difference of the two numbers. Since I'm going to subtract them, I'm going to take the big one minus the small one. So 3x minus y. So then what we're going to do is we'll simplify it for now. So we're going to get x plus y equals 3x minus 3y. I might come back and simplify that. Let's take a look at the second equation. The greater number, which we said was x, so my second equation, x equals, is 5 more than, so then we put the plus 5 on the end because I like to make them equal. And then is 5 more than the lesser number, so y. Well, that works out kind of nice because x is by itself. So I'm going to replace x with y plus 5. So I'm going to write over here y plus 5 plus y equals 3 times y plus 5 minus 3y. Wow, we got a lot going on here, don't we? Well, let's simplify the left side. The left side is going to be 2y plus 5. The right side, I'm going to distribute. I'm going to get 3y plus 15 minus 3y. Well, that simplifies to 15, doesn't it? Because 3y minus 3y is 0. So 2y plus 5 equals 15. And now I'm just going to solve for y. So I'm going to minus 5 from both sides. 2y equals 10. So we'll divide by 2. And kind of ran out of room here. Y equals 5. Now, let's find x. Well, x equals y plus 5, but 5 plus 5 is 10. So x equals 10. So my solution is 10 and 5. My first number is 10. My second number is 5. And then, if we take a look at number 11, we're back to a multiple choice. Hopefully that's a little bit easier. How many solutions are there? Well, notice the second equation is solved for y. So y equals 2x. So in the first equation, instead of writing y, I'm going to write 2x. So I'm going to say in my first equation, I'm going to say x. Whoops, I always forget to do that. Pen. So x plus, instead of writing y, we're going to say 2 times 2x equals 0. So x plus 4x, which simplifies to 5x, and that equals 0. Divide by 5. X is a number, isn't it? It's not infinitely many solutions. You get an answer, so it's not 0. X is 0. But I didn't ask for what x is. I said how many solutions. Well, there's going to be one solution. And I think that's it for this page. There we go.